guys, it's Miss Shirley with the Wayne County Public Library, and we are doing our Halloween story time, and we'll be doing a Halloween story time next week too. So our first book that is going to start us off is the Spooky Wheels on the Bus. And I'm going to need some help with this, so you can help me at home, and I will let you know. It is written by, so they wrote the words for the story, J. Elizabeth Mills, and the pictures are illustrated by, so they were drawn by, Ben Mantle. And it is published by Scholastic Incorporated. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake, rattle and shake, rattle and shake. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake all through the town. Two white wipers go creak, 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 creak. Two white wipers go creak, creak all through the town. Three noisy cats go meow, hiss, hiss, meow, hiss, hiss, meow, hiss, hiss. Three noisy cats go meow, hiss, hiss, all through the town. Four glowing wheels roll round and round and round and round and round. Four glowing wheels roll round and round all through the town. Five big spiders spin their webs, spin their webs, spin their webs. Five big spiders spin their webs all through the town. Six singing mummies, six singing mummies, all through the town. So we have five, one more, we have six. Seven. Seven silly monsters wiggle and waggle, wiggle and waggle, wiggle and waggle. Seven silly monsters wiggle and waggle all through the town. So we have 5, 6, 7. 8 wacky witches cackle and howl, cackle and howl, cackle and howl. 8 wacky witches cackle and howl all through the town. Nine magic brooms go swish, wash, swish, swish, wash, swish, swish, wash, swish. 9 magic brooms go swish, wash, swish, all through the town. So we have 5, 6, we have 6, 7, 8, 9. We're almost to 10. 10 goofy ghosts say boo, boo, boo. 10 goofy ghosts say boo all through the town. So we have 5, and 5 more is 10. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake, rattle and shake, rattle and shake. One spooky bus goes rattle and shake on Halloween night. The end. I hope you all like that story. It was such a cute little story. So our next little thing that we're going to do is 5 little pumpkins. So I have 5 little pumpkins. Or I should have 5 little pumpkins. One's hiding on the back of my gate that I have. I think I just have 4 pumpkins. Okay, so we have 4 pumpkins. Here's my board. So I have my, no, I think I do have 5 pumpkins. I have my tree on Halloween. I have my little gate that my pumpkins are going to sit on, and you will have something in your bag similar to that, except you will only have 3 pumpkins. So, 5 little pumpkins. We have 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you show me 5? We have 5 pumpkins. So, 5 little pumpkins are sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Ma, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "We'll run and run and run and run and run and run." And the fifth one said, "It's just Halloween fun." Woo went the wind, and out went the light that the pumpkins had on Halloween night. And the 5 little pumpkins all decided to roll out of sight of everybody. They all disappeared. So we had 5, and then we have, how many pumpkins do we have? We have 0. There are no pumpkins. Good job. Okay, we're going to get ready for our next story that we're going to do. And it is called Ollie's Halloween. It'll be so cute. That's a creepy noise. Okay, let me put my little 5 pumpkins back up so I don't lose them. And my little tree. Okay, so we have Ollie's Halloween, and it is written by Oliver Dundra, and it is the creator of the best-selling books of Glossie and Friends, a little cute duck. Such a cute little duck. And it's published by Houghton Mifflin Books for Children. My spiders are trying to fall. Ollie's Halloween. For the 5 wee goblins in my life. That's who we're dedicating this book to, or they dedicated the book to. This is Gossie. She is a wizard. This is Gertie. She is just a chicken. This is Petey. He is a dragon. This is Bobo, and she is a bunny. This is Ollie. He is a mummy. That's such a cute little mummy. It's Halloween night, a night to beware, a night to scare. Goslings are on the prowl. Hooting like owls, howling like wolves, creeping through bogs, scaring the frogs. Gossie and Gertie poke around the pumpkins. Petey and Bobo creep behind the beehives. Ollie stalks in the cornfield. Gossie and Gertie gobble treats in the haystacks. Petey and Bobo gobble treats in the cornstalks. Ollie stares at a ghost in the open barn door. "Boo!" shouts Ollie. It's Halloween night, a night to beware, a night to scare. Hooting, howling, haunting, goslings bob for apples in the wooden tub. In the meadow, the scarecrow shivers in the wind. Thunder rumbles, lightning flashes. Goslings run back to the barn. Gossie and Gertie, Petey and Bobo feast on the last pile of the treats. Ollie stands alone in the dark. It's Halloween night. A night to share. That's a cute little story. And I think there was a little poster of Ollie. I'll show you all. and his friends. And that is the end of that book. I hope y'all enjoyed that book. It was so cute. So our next thing we're going to do is pumpkin. Can you make a circle with your hands? Make it big and wide like this. Pumpkin, pumpkin, big and fat. Change into a jack-o'-lantern just like that. And there's a jack-o'-lantern. We'll just use that. Okay, our next story is the spookiest Halloween ever. And it is published by Scholastic Books. It is written by, so the words are written by Teddy Slater, and the pictures are illustrated by Ethan Long. A Halloween party is about to begin. Come in if you dare. You'll find more ghosts within. Help yourselves, please. There are goodies to eat. Toad jelly pudding, a most tasty treat. Poached lizards, gizzards, a fine monster stew. They're all quite nutritious and so yummy too. A pale moon is rising on Halloween night. The ghosts have all gathered to give you a fright. Ghosts are here, ghosts are there on Hallows Eve. You'll see ghosts everywhere. Down the street, trick-or-treating, doorbell ringing, candy eating. In the shadowy night, they come to your door. You can give them some sweets, but they'll ask for more. They float down the street to a house made of stone. You can hear the wind wail. You can hear the ghost moan. Lightning flashes, thunder crashes. It isn't too late. You can still run back home. Oh. Ghosts are going back home. It's time for some games now. Let's go, everyone. Pin the wart on the witch. Oh, it is so much fun. Green apples bob in a big wooden tub. Lean down and grab one. Glub, 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 glub. Jack-o'-lanterns glowing bright, candles gleaming in the night, black cat creeping up the stairs. Someone knocks, but no one's there. Skeletons dance to a cool boogie beat, rattling their bones and stomping their feet. Witches, wizards, goblins, ghouls, pirates, fairies, mummies, werewolves! Nobody here is quite what they seem, and that's the whole point. Have a happy Halloween. Boo! I guess you scared all those ghosts. I hope you all like that story. It was so cute. Our next story that we have is Stumpkin. It is such a cute little story. I love this story. So in your bag, I will show you the craft that you're going to get to make your own little Stumpkin. It is written by Lucy Ruth Cummins. And it is published by Anthem Books for Young Readers, an imprint of Simon & Schuster Children's Publishing Division. Here's Stumpkin. It was a few days before Halloween. Outside a little shop in a big city, a shopkeeper placed some pumpkins on the shelves. A girl came and looked at the pumpkins. When she was done, she picked one up and carried it away. The other pumpkins worried after their friend. But later, they spotted him across the street and way up high. Do you see him? Yeah, they put him in the window. He was a jack-o'-lantern. Beneath his lovely stem, he now had 2 triangle eyes, a nose, and a giant toothy smile. He had a new home, a perch all to himself high above the street. What more could anyone want, he thought, the other pumpkins. They were thrilled for their friend, and thrilled that they too might one day be jack-o'-lanterns like him. They were all happily lost in thought, imagining themselves as jack-o'-lanterns when one pumpkin realized something was very wrong. Poor little pumpkin, poor little stemless pumpkin. with just a stump, not a stem. Still, there was plenty to like about Stumpkin. He was a handsome pumpkin, as orange as a traffic cone. He was as big as a basketball and twice as round. Stem, schmem, who knows? Some people might even prefer a stemless pumpkin. Days passed and more people came. Some pumpkins left. Some pumpkins stayed. It wasn't yet Halloween. There were still plenty of windows that needed jack-o'-lanterns. Who would be lucky enough to take home Stumpkin, as orange as an orange, as big as a basketball, round? He was very nearly the perfect pumpkin, very nearly, truly. The next day, new people came. And the shopkeeper's cat settled on Stumpkin's smooth top. Then it happened. A brilliant baby chose Stumpkin, until a bad dog ruined it, and the baby changed his mind. Oh well, thought Stumpkin. It was the day of Halloween. There were still a few empty windows. Two were left on the shopkeeper's shelf. A boy came, and when the boy left, Stumpkin remained. The gourd, thought Stumpkin. I guess that's that. It was Halloween night, and the shop had closed. There were no more days left. The shopkeeper scooped up poor Stumpkin and carried him off. I know. What kind of shape is that? It's a triangle. Good job. Now we have two triangles. Stumpkin wouldn't be getting a window, and he wouldn't be getting a new home. He already had a home. And that made Stumpkin very, very happy. The end. I hope you all enjoyed that. It was kind of a sad book, but it was a good book too. So our next little thing we're going to do is the 5 little bats. So I hope this works. Let's see if I can get my little bats out of here. So I have 1 bat, 2, 3, 4, and my silly one's upside down 5. So 5 little bats. Can you show me 5? 5 little bats. And I'm going to grab my my 5 little bats. So 5 little bats flew out to play over the trees and far away. The mama bat said, "Eek, ack, come back." So 4 little bats came running back. So we have 4 little bats, and they all went back to their mama. 4 little bats flew out to play over the trees and far away. The mama bat said, "Eek, ack, come back." And 3 little bats came flying back. 3 little bats flew out to play over the trees and far away. The mama bat said, "Eek, ack, come back." And 2 little bats came flying back. 2 little bats flew out to play over the trees and far away. The mama bat said, "Eek, no, come back." And 1 little bat came flying back. So we have 1 little bat who flew out to play over the trees and far away. The papa bat said, "Eek, come back right this moment." And 5 little bats came flying back. So we had 5 bats. We got down to 1, and now we're back to 5. We have 5 bats again. Okay, our next story, we'll have one more after this, and we will be done. We have Christopher Pumpkin, and it is written by, it's a brand new book too, so make sure you come in and you can check it out. It is written by Sue Hendra and Paul Lynette. So they wrote the words, and the pictures are illustrated by Nick East, and it is published by Little Brown and Company, New York, Boston. On Snaggletooth Lane in spooky Spooksville was a dark, creepy castle perched high on a hill. Deep in that castle, by the glow of the fire, sat a wicked old witch with a burning desire to throw a huge party, the scariest one yet, one that her friends would never forget. There's too much to do, it'll drive me berserk. Now, who can I find that will do all of the work? She looked around, and then what did she spy? A pile of pumpkins she'd bought for a pie. They could be useful and scary as well. I'll bring them to life with the help of my little spell. She was making an army and having a ball. As they sprang into life, she gave names to them all. Gnarly, Grizzly, Grunty, Roar, Snaggletooth, Stinkface, and maybe just one more. The witch raised her wand for one final go. There were sparkles and glitter. Then a voice said, "Hello, I'm Christopher Pumpkin. I like all things fun. I'm so happy to be here. Group hug, everyone." He stretched out his arms and gave them a grin, overflowing with kindness and warmness within. "Oh, no!" screeched the witch. "What on earth did I make? You're supposed to be scary. I've made a mistake." "Now, hang on a minute," said Christopher P. "I'm sure I'll fit in. Just you wait and see." "All right," snapped the witch, "as there's so much to do, but Christopher Pumpkin, I'll be watching you." "Now, get on with your work and make decorations. I want horrible, ghastly, frightful creations." Did someone say decor? That's right up my street. Forget about tricks and prepare for a treat. There was lifting and shifting and huffing and grunting, but while the others hung cobwebs, Chris hung up bunting. Then along came the witch. "Work harder!" But instead of bat lanterns, Chris chose balloons. The horrified pumpkins all scuttled away. They needed to find party music to play. "My favorite music is howling and screaming," said Gnarly the pumpkin, his scary eyes gleaming. "I'm sorry," said Chris, "but that sounds just bizarre. Let's all have a sing-song. I've brought my guitar." Now for the food. It was time to begin, so they stood around the cauldron, tossing all sorts of stuff in. First some earwax, then some hair from a yeti, a poisonous bug, and some moldy old spaghetti. The result was rat pizza all sprouting with hair and stinky green cheese made from old underwear. Some hot curried slugs, fried spicy snakes, then in walked our Chris with some pink fairy cakes. I think I would rather eat the fairy cakes. "This just isn't working. I think you'll agree," said the witch as she glared down at Christopher P. "I've had quite enough. You're not part of this group. If you can't be scary, I'll turn you into just soup. You've got till the morning. Have I made myself clear?" Poor Christopher nodded, frozen with fear. "I don't want soup or a pie or a stew. I'll stay up all night and plan with what to do. But Christopher Pumpkin, I like all things fun. And I am him, but there must be a way I can share this with everyone." So he worked through the night, never taking a break, but the clock, it was ticking, and soon the witch would awake. The morning arrived, and the pumpkins all stared at Christopher's bed. "He's gone," they declared. "I suppose it's better where he went without a fuss. There was really no chance that he would ever scare us." Along came the witch, Now, out of my way. My guests are arriving. The party's today. So poor Chris had vanished, or so it would seem. But then from outside came an almighty. Scream! It's horrid, it's nasty, this just isn't funny. Please somebody stop him, I want my mummy. There were unicorns skipping, balloons on the door, fluffy pink kittens, and sparkles galore. There were marshmallow puffs piled up in the mountains. Strawberry milkshake was squirting from all the fountains. I'm Christopher Pumpkin, and I like all things fun. Before he could finish, the witch shouted. Run! Wait, don't you like it? Chris called with delight. Well, one thing's for sure, I scared them all right. I hope you all like that story. It was so cute. I love Christopher Pumpkin. So, our next story that we're going to do is the story of the Jack-o'-lantern, and then that is it. And I'll show you what you're going to get in our little crack packets this week. The story of the Jack-o'-lantern is published by Harper, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. And the words are written by Catherine Teagan, and the pictures are illustrated by Brandon Dorman. The story of the Jack-o'-lantern. There once was a man named Jack, who was stingy and mean. If Jack had the chance to take something, he took it. If Jack had something, or could do something nasty, he did. The people in the village hid when he came near. One night he met a too friendly man in the old village inn. It was the night of Halloween. The man had strange hands and feet. People whispered that he was evil. Jack was hungry and wanted a large meal, but he didn't have enough money to pay for it. I'll pay for your dinner, said the man, but you have to pay me back. Jack was greedy and ate until he could eat no more. He would worry about this debt another time. Many years later, on the night of Halloween, the moon shone brightly through a cloud streaked sky. Because it was harvest time, there were vegetables piled high, pumpkins and turnips and gourds. Jack was walking back from the village. He saw a round, orange pumpkin lying in his neighbor's field. In his unusual thieving way, he stopped and took 2 pumpkins. Surely nobody will notice. When he got back home, he sat on his doorstep to hollow out the pumpkins and eat all the seeds. He started to cut one pumpkin with his knife. It would make a fine soup. The strange man from the village inn suddenly appeared in front of Jack. It's time to pay me back, he said. But I don't want to yet. Well, you need to. And he threw a burning coal towards Jack. In one swift jump, Jack caught the coal inside the pumpkin where it glowed with the beginnings of a smile. Oh, when you go, you will not rest because your life was so mean and you were so full of greed. So you have to wander until you find a home. Many years later, Jack died. It is said that you can still see him searching for a place to rest. He is called the Jack-o'-lantern because he carries a pumpkin that glows to light his way. Some people call him the Jack-o'-lantern. On Halloween, some people believe ghosts and spooks will leave their graves and wander the earth again. We dress up in costumes to scare them away. And we light a jack-o'-lantern to remember what happened to Jack. The end. I don't think I'd ever heard that story, do you? Me and Heather had never heard that story, so that's something new for us. So what you're going to get in your craft packet this week is, if you're older, you will get a I Spy sheet, where you have to find a number of stuff. You will get a search and find of this witch, and she's cooking in her little witchy house. You'll get a pumpkin, and with this pumpkin, you will get these orange little pieces of paper. You will need glue or tape, so you can glue them down and make a stumpkin yourself. And then you will get a spider that you can color and cut out, make your own little spider. A cat dot-to-dot sheet. A color sheet of a witch. A color sheet of a pumpkin. And this Halloween, I want to dress up as, and then you get to draw a picture of what you want to be and write what you want to be right here. And then you will get a spider ring, one of my cute little jumping spiders that I have. It literally just jumped in my hair. So you'll be able to jump it at home like that. And if you're older, you will get one of those scratchy things that we've always given out. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. That's for 9 through 12 or 6 through 8, depending on what you get in your bag. So I hope you had fun watching us in our Halloween story time, and I will see you all next week for our other Halloween story time.